act quickly. Move up to higher ground to escape flood waters. Do not stay in areas subject to flooding when water begins running. Most floods occur in automobiles. Never drive your vehicle. Sweep vehicles off the road. When encountering flooded roads, make the smart choice. Turn around, don't drown. Report flooding to the nearest law enforcement agency or your county emergency management. We can also call the National Weather Service in Jacksonville direct at 800-499-1594 to report flooding.
Hate this app.
East Georgia. Watches warnings. Tropical cyclone watches and warnings are not in effect anywhere across northeast Florida and southeast Georgia and adjacent.
Yeah.
That might be enough for your area. Tornado watch is in effect for portions of northeast Florida and southeast Georgia. Please listen closely for any tornado warnings. Might be in effect for your area. Please check the latest public and reinforced for detailed information.
Yeah.
About additional hazards. Storm information. At 11 a.m., the center of Tropical Debbie was located latitude 28.7, longitude 5.2 W. This was about 260 miles west-southwest of Jacksonville, Florida. Storm mode was northeast, 50 degrees at 3 miles per hour. Storm intensity was 45 miles per hour. Situation overview. Tropical Storm Debbie is now moving slow northeast at 3 miles per hour over the northeast Gulf of Mexico. Due to the forecast slow motion of the storm, an extended period of occasionally heavy rainfall is likely across northeast Florida and southeast Georgia. In addition, tornadoes will be possible and stronger thunderstorms. There are Weather Service Office and Emergency Management. Mariners should keep informed of the latest coastal waters forecast. Next update, the next local state will be issued by the National Weather Service in Jacksonville around 6 p.m. or sooner if conditions warrant. Flood threat to continue for next day or two. New information. A shelter is open Middleburg High School in Clay County for its displaced due to major flood along the Black Creek River in Middleburg. Bradford County shelter opened at Stark Elementary. Areas affected. Local statement to provide important information and recommended actions for people in select locations within northeast Florida and southeast Georgia. Watches warnings. Tropical cyclone watches and warnings are not in effect anywhere across northeast Florida and southeast Georgia and adjacent coastal waters. A flood watch is in effect for portions of North Florida and southeast Georgia. Please listen closely for any flood warnings that might be in effect for your area. A tornado watch is in effect for portions of northeast Florida and southeast Georgia and adjacent coastal waters. Please listen closely for any tornado warnings that might be in effect for your area. Please check the late public and marine forecast for detailed information about additional hazards. Storm information. At 9 p.m., the center of Tropical Storm Debbie was located near latitude 29.1 N, longitude 85.2 U. This was about 240 miles west-southwest of Jacksonville, Florida, or about 180 miles west-southwest Gainesville, Florida. Storm was stationary minimum central pressure. Storm intensity was 45 miles per hour. Situation overview. Tropical Storm Debbie is very near the northeast Gulf of Mexico coastline in Apache Bay. An expansive and persistent heavy rainfall extends east and south of center across portions of South Georgia and much of northeast Florida. The latest forecast track anticipates the storm moving very little over the next 6 days, with flooding rainfall featured right across portions northeast Florida and southeast Georgia, where storm volumes will range from 15 to 25 inches by Thursday. For flooding is also imminent. A low tornado threat will all continue across northeast Florida and southeast Georgia. Precautionary preparedness actions. There remains uncertainty of the forecast track. Be urged to remain informed. Listen for any significant changes to the forecast. Don't listen to rumors or uninformed opinions. Rather, seek authoritative information from your local National Weather Service, often emergency management. If you live in a flood-prone area, you may wish to make evacuation plans. Next update. The next local statement will be issued by the National Weather Service in Jacksonville around 12 a.m. or sooner if conditions warrant. The tropical weather outlook for the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico. The National Hurricane Center is issuing advisory on Tropical Storm Debbie, located over the northeastern of Mexico. Elsewhere, Tropical Cyclone formation is not expected during
Oh, that's not good.
hours.